Abbey Road is the 11th album by the rock band The Beatles that released on September 26, 1969. Its iconic cover image has become very popular in music history and has been mimicked quite often by fans when visiting the location of the same name in London. The front cover of the album features all four Beatles members, John Lennon, Ringo Starr, Paul McCartney and George Harrison, walking down a zebra crossing on the road just outside of Abbey Road Studios. And the look of the cover was based on these drawings that Paul actually did, so yes, that did confirm it was his idea to make the album look like this. The photo shoot for the front cover of Abbey Road was only done in roughly 10 minutes, and it took place on Friday, August 8th, 1969, at 11:35 a.m. Photographer Ian McMillan took the photo as he stood on a stepladder while a policeman held back the traffic behind the camera. The group of the band walked across the street, with Lennon leading, followed by Starr, McCartney and Harrison, who were all wearing suits except for him. You can also notice a white Volkswagen Beetle on the street as well that has the number plate LMW28IF. This had belonged to someone living on the block of flats across the studio at the time, and following the release of Abbey Road, the number plate was apparently stolen a few times. Shortly after the release of Abbey Road in September 1969, the front cover image of the album became a huge part that had to be discussed about the Paul is dead theory that went around a few years earlier. Based on these rumours, the cover depicted the band walking out of a cemetery in a funeral procession. Lennon, who is wearing white, is shown to be the spiritual figure. Starr, who is wearing black, is the Undertaker. McCartney, who is barefoot and out of step with the others, is the body. And Harrison, who is wearing all denim, is the gravedigger. Also, we see Paul holding a cigarette in his left hand on the front cover, which goes to show that he is an imposter and it's not the real one. And also, the Volkswagen Beetles number plate that says 28IF indicates that Paul would be 28 years old if he was still alive, even though he was just 27 the time the photo was taken. By June 1970, 2 months after the band had broken up, it was reported that Abbey Road was the Beatles' best-selling album in the United States, with the sales of about 5 million. Abbey Road had sold 9 million copies by 1992 and became the 9th most downloaded album on the iTunes store after it was released there on November 16th, 2010. In the United States, the album has sold 7,177,797 copies by the end of the 1970s. As of 2011, Abbey Road sold over 31 million copies worldwide, and in October 2019, it just re-entered the UK charts once more, hitting number 1 to mark its 50th anniversary. And that's what you need to know about the iconic Beatles album and the most popular one in rock and roll history as well. To be honest, the album also had a special edition 50th anniversary re-release with a few other special LPs and other records and reissues as well for the album in 2000.